Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak, and yeah, we are busy with our investigation, but before we can head over to our cafe and bar over there, they're still getting ready to open up. So for now, we're gonna look around town, around this section at least, and talk to everyone we can find and see what we can find in the area.
It's so calm here with all the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this area.
Not a lot matters in this biz as much as public opinion. Without that, you might as well not even exist. But that's what we wanted, right? We've come so far. Why give up now, Natalie?
Well...
Right, another shop, an auto garage?
What kind of shop is this?
It's a car repair shop. Basically heaven on earth for guys like me.
So basically we're gonna have a car later on to go between places. Nice. Alright, work's done for the day now. Honestly, my commute has been a lot better since I started biking to and from. Speaking of, I heard the Grand Circuit had a huge turnout yesterday. Heard the crowd was so dense you couldn't get anywhere on that side of town. I hope there are cycling races just as exciting as that someday. Hey, we can always hope, right?
Not this way.
Okay, so you show us a shop, but we're not allowed to go in there yet. I guess we need to get a car first, lead access to it. Oh, it's really late now. Let's go home, Earl. Huh? Why? I want to keep playing. Can we hang out a little more, please? We can't. Remember? Your mom told us to get home early. Why do you care about what she says? Do you care about Oma more than me? Oma? Oh, does that mean mom? That's not true. Your name shouldn't be Rooney. It should be Weenie, cause you are one. Come on, that's not fair. Ooh,
That's a
Jesus.
Septian temple? It almost looks like a Central Eastern version of a church.
That's because it basically is. Edith has more than its fair share of Central Easterners.
Yeah, and we almost got driven over by a car. Really, this place is dangerous. So look around here. Nice little place. The detail work here is awesome, isn't it? Horizon Heim. Alright, must be the name of the place. Are we even allowed to go to another region?
Whoops.
Nope, we are not.
Oh, good stuff right here. Very best.
What's with the food here? It doesn't look the best, but it's dirt cheap, not skim where it counts. Flavor! It's not high-end by any means, yet it's so good I can't stop stuffing my face. How dare food be this delicious exist? Hey, some food has to be delicious, or else you won't even buy it. Huh? She knows food truck's not here today. Aww, I was really hoping to grab a drink and get my mind off everything. I just can't catch a break. And I don't even have anyone to vent to now. Ugh, whatever. Less calories for me. I know, I'll go for a run instead. Maybe he'll notice me if I shave off this weight. Who needs dinner and drinks anyway? Not you, apparently. Can I help you with something? This is a restricted area. I'd appreciate if you'd stand back. We're dealing with an incident inside. We've sure had no shortage of those lately. Can't even attempt to open up the door. Ah, that's too bad. I wouldn't mind having free roam in that area for a bit. Alright, time to get ready to open up. We've got 2 acts on the bill tonight and I'm sure are gonna fire up the audience. That said, looks like things are fired up enough inside. Outside, did something happen? Yeah, someone got clipped rather viciously. Alright. Alright, we do have a how much money do we actually have? 820. Seppi is starting to build up slowly. But I think until we get access to an equipment store or an ornament factory, we should just leave our money alone. That way we know what we can actually spend on frivolous things like tacos. Are you ready, by the way? Yes, I think we... Didn't even try that building over there. Excuse me? I'm gonna have a quick look around if we can get in there. It's not a business, so maybe we can.
Not this way.
Nope. Alright, then we'll go to the bar and try it later. Ooh, wait, what happens if we stand in front of the car? It stops, thankfully. Good. It means that we are reasonably safe if cars are driving around town. Well, it looks like he's still getting ready to open. Should I go in anyway, or keep wandering around? The main story will advance upon entering the cafe. Well, we talked to everyone outside, we decided not to shop for tacos, so I think we're ready.
Well, hello again, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Hello? Come on, we only just walked in the door and you already got her red. Bartender Bermotti.
My name's Bermotti, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
Oh, I can tell. You have a boyfriend? We just scratch each other's backs, that's all. Helps that he makes some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. He's also a first-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contracts. Oh, I see. My name is Agnes Claudel. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, isn't she the polite one? What a lovely client you have today. So, I assume whatever led you here regards Giacomo? That's right. Word travels fast. Oh, of course it would. The scene of the crime was practically in my front yard. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade. But I'd have never wished this on him, even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? Ah, so he did put his hand in the fire. Guessing it was last night. Well guessed, you're absolutely right. One of my sources tells me he tipped off the police. He said the criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. Oh, that's not good. Well, it's not that uncommon. But I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drug ever changed hands. However, it did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind, but who the other party was, they could not ascertain. And the ones that were caught were also saying something along the lines of, "Who ratted us out? They would not have done this, so was it someone on our side?" Judging by all you've said, it sounds like those criminals and that other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't drug related. And Giacomo called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so? Well, well. Yeah, you're dead on. He then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene, and ended up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. My thinking is along the same line as yours, though I haven't got a clue what the something in question is. As for how he was able to make off with it completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. You don't think he used a Zyva, do you? No, there still aren't many of them in circulation. I think he used the previous model, which fit his objective much better. There's a fair number of them making the rounds on the black market these days. A Ramda, huh? Well, it could be a Ramda, but I remember there being like squares around the person whenever they go in and out of the cloaking formation. Even when they were cloaked, but that could just be a visual aspect that's just different between the games. Calvard's 5th generation orbment. Yeah, it was of Ramda. Yeah, the one developed between Vern and the Epstein Foundation a while back. It was used by the police and the army for a while, but soon as the 6th gen was introduced, they wasted no time dumping it. Sci-Fi's better, sure, but the Ramda was just as good as Erebonia's Arcus back then, with the most notable feature being stealth capabilities. Ah, so you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. Well, less something and more someone himself. It lets you disappear as if by magic. How long it lasts depends on the user, and it can avoid tripping sensors. But slipping into a scene that's already in disarray and stealing something, that would be child's play. That does all make sense. Put it all into perspective for us, huh? When we charged into the maintenance room after hearing a scream, all we found was Giacomo's corpse. But we weren't the only people who were there. The criminals who slit his throat were still there too. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. What fearless criminals they are. Certainly not the bottom of the barrel. We could be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps, whoever they are, they've recovered what they're looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I wouldn't be too sure about that. Oh? Knew he wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security logs.
Thanks. We'll call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger corps in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
Alright, guess I'm in your debt again. Yeah, I'm still thinking that's Dingo. What was that all about? So Giacomo has multiple hideouts, did he? That could mean whatever he stole is in one of those, but if it wasn't a Jaeger corps he had a run-in with... Ah, forget it. I can't believe you turned to Dingo. And right in front of me. You know I sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, but I never was much of the faithful type. Well, we got a lot of new information out of that. I'm just surprised at how well connected you are. Hey, what can I say? I spend time putting people in my debt so I can cash in favors when I need them.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now.
Ah, there she is. Hey, Claire?
Oh. Oh! I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment. But I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Well, I'm pretty sure Renee told her about it.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way.
Oh, I wonder why.
Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it.
Elaine. Oh, Claire. I
Forgive
mixed
me.
the front and
My
back
name
of the
is
name
Elaine.
up.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
Alright. Elaine. Like I said before, I'm still in the process of learning the names of the new series, and it's just episode 3, so I have some lenience with that, right? Elaine.
Oh, not at all. I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait. That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the 2 people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
You know her? What, you do too? Well, I guess she does pop up in the paper every once in a blue moon. Of course I know her. She's really famous. I don't think there's anyone in Calvard who doesn't know the face of Elaine Eclair. She's one of the youngest braces ever to reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. And they even call her... I can't remember. It's something like... Beauty Blade? Yeah, Beauty's Blade. Elegant enough for someone so adept with the swordsmanship of the Old Kingdom. Huh. Hard not to feel for having Beauty slapped on her title. Are you too close? She's just an old friend. Anyway, we've wasted enough time here. We've almost got this one in the bag. We can talk stuff through while we're on the move. Yeah, he just wants to move on with the case and don't talk too much about Elaine. To make it short, I think it's safe to assume that the thing Giacomo made off with is the ornament you're looking for. We know it was stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. Said punks then met with a pair of others to deliver it, and at this point likely had some dispute over mirror. That was when the police charged onto the scene, leaving Giacomo, who called them, to snatch the goods using his ramda. But then that pair tracked him down the very next day. They waited in ambush for him at the crime scene, murdered him, then stole his ramda and used it to escape. Ramdas are like any other kind of computer, and they've got apps to note things down and store information in them. Giacomo was always a cautious one, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made the info too easy to identify. But I'm guessing the location of his hideouts were on there, so the culprits could have used the device to find them. Do you think his murderers are using the Ramba to find which bot has what he stole then? Pretty much. Fortunately, we've been able to use data on his recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. One is in front of the Trion Tower in the 3rd district, one is near Central Station in the 7th district, and then there is one in the 12th district around the Grand Circuit racetrack on the outskirts of town. Which of them would you say is the most fishy? Yeah, that is hard to say. If I had to go by what I'm hearing here, it would probably be the Grand Circuit, because it's out of town at the edge of it. So not a lot of people will be able to find it, and he could easily escape town from there if he needed to. So I would say the Grand Circuit. Nah, I think it's safe to rule the tower and the circuit out. Really now. Until last night, they were both full of people because of the Summerfest and the Z1 Grand Prix. Oh, I see. Having more people than usual will raise the odds of someone seeing him and enter his hideout. Exactly. You wouldn't have wanted that. Isn't that the same with the central station? If it's a central station, it means that on a daily basis a lot of people will come through there. Also, potentially seeing him. That reasoning doesn't rule any of the 3 locations out. That's why I didn't think of it either. That's why I went with how far from a central place is it, and then the Grand Circuit came out for me on top. Fine. There's a door down an alley just before the station that leads underground. My guess is Giacomo hit what we're after down there. And that means we should...
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's 5th district. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
Nah, no we. You're getting off the next stop. What? Closest station to your dorms, right? Don't worry, I'll have this thing cracked by the end of the day and the goods with you by tomorrow. But, you were fine with me helping you before. Before. This is now. The affiliation of Giacomo's murderers changes everything. Are you referring to that A group? Yeah, everyone is on guard about them right now. Not just the cops and the guild either, I'm talking other organized crime groups and even Jaeger Corps. If that is who we're up against, I can't promise I can keep you safe. So this is what we gotta do. I am sorry.
We are now arriving at the cathedral.
I do think he makes a valid point. If it's too dangerous for her, then he cannot keep dragging her with him. I'm guessing she'll find a way to get there herself? Oh.
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
She jumped back on?
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish. But you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen. I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety, and I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please, won't you let me come with you?
You can say what you want, but he is very determined.
Fine. You're the client.
Yeah, and with a resolve like that, who can argue?
I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, I've said it before, but so far I'm really liking Van. Very straightforward, I like that.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
August 27th, 6:44 p.m. 7th District, Central Station. Well, feels like sun went down real fast. But even at this hour, with nothing going on, there's so many people. It's how most people arrive in the city after all, not to mention all the department stores. There's also that fancy new Orbital store that doubles as a cafe that's been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, I know the one. Funny to think how much this area's changed in just a couple of years. Those big screens weren't here before either. But now it's hard to imagine them not being here. City's changing so fast it makes your head spin. True it is.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Gramhart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvard's future.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive.
Well, I think the reparations also had a big part of why you forgave them.
The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last mira was, in my strong opinion, justified. I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State. With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded. We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology. No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Well, if it isn't everybody's favorite president. He's a little heavy-handed, but you can't say he hasn't delivered. Calvard's GDP passed the Empire in his first year in office, and this year is on track to surpass that by a lot. Yeah, I suppose that's true. He's been enacting some very dangerous policies across the board, and not just economically. Compared to the last guy, yeah, Samuel Rocksmith seemed more grounded. Anyway, didn't mean to talk politics. Would prefer not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? Ah, the Brazier Guild. Oh, the Brazier Guild. I do remember hearing they had a branch in this central station. Yep, maybe they aren't expecting to hear anything close to home, but they still got a very sharp crew on board. So let's get to work. We gotta get what you're looking for before the duo who got Giacomo do. Right. Do you know where the entrance to his base is then? Right over there. The alley next to the old department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. Yes, sir. But first we got an area to explore. And explore we shall.
Not this way.
Don't have time to wander around. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Hey, brother. Nice night, don't you think? Feels like the breeze will just blow my worries away. It's only natural to want to go out on a night like this. I can take you for a ride, if you please. This is kind of a unique taxi. That's one hell of a ride. Kinda want to check it out, to be honest. Sorry, man. I'm gonna have to pass on this one. Where I'm going is just around the corner. Ah, forget about it. The name's Giordano, brother. Brother, if you need anything, give me a holler. Name's Giordano. I'm kind of a big name around here, you know. If you need to get anywhere in a hurry, then I'm your guy. I'll be there when you need me, brother. Alright, we'll see in the future if I can use you. Okay, we are a little bit locked in.
The next appointment's at...
I can't stop staring at Treon Tower. It's so pretty.
It's also big as hell. 230 arch tall, to be exact. Can't miss it wherever you go. When tourists come to visit, it's always the first thing they see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one day we'll be in there.
Whoops.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna trigger us.
This place never
We need to find our boundaries somehow. Ah, I'm so tired. Work's been ruthless lately. I think I'm just gonna pick up a prepared meal from the department store and get today over with. I hear you, girl. Definitely.
Whoops.
We're not allowed to wander off even by a little bit. Come on, I want to have access to stores and orb stations and all that kind of stuff. Come on. Well, I'm guessing we are a little bit pressed for time. This is it? Yeah, this one doesn't lead to the subway. But you can still jimmy it the same way. Was Giacomo the one who altered the locks like this? Not him. It's just been a thing us shady folks have known about for a while. There's places like this all over the city people make good use of. CID knows about them too. They just leave it alone. They do? Why? I'm sorry. I keep egging conversation on when we really need to move. I'm ready for whatever we'll find here. Good. Because there's no turning back now. Alright, I guess we're ready. Is something wrong? Nah, we can go in. Was that just my imagination? I don't pick up a scent, so I guess it doesn't matter either way. Ah, Ren.
His nose is as sharp as ever.
I was expecting to see her, but not this soon. I like it.
Edios knows how this is going to end, but it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
Yes, he's taken a liking to this one. And we know why. Station Street underground ruins. Is this place a relic from the Middle Ages? Might go back to the Dark Ages even. Edith might not have a leg up on the old capital's history, but it still goes back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Tack on all the subway and waterways we've been building on, and the underground's a sprawling mess and a half now. I see. I suppose it does make sense that a place like this would exist here when you think about it enough. What? Crap. Van! Is that a monster? Well, a spirit more like. Never seen them in the capital. What the hell's up with this? Sure you don't want to turn back and wait outside at the station? The cafe is a good spot too. No, I'm fine. I have a feeling my staff and arch will be highly effective against foes like these. So if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Got me good. Then let's do this. I'll back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Then I will. Alright, let me give you these just in case. Evade 1 and Mind 1. Oh, these are Zypha quartz, aren't they? Yeah. Insert them into your Zypha slots and they'll let you use different shards. Give it a shot. You'll pick it up faster than me explaining it. Then I will. Well, we did see 2 free slots in her quartz set in the last episode, so I'm guessing we're gonna put these ones in there. You can set quartz from the quartz tab of the orbit menu from the main menu. Press X to open the orbit menu and then equip the quartz. Uncovering shard skills. By setting quartz into open slots you can manifest all sorts of shard skills. Which I'm guessing are the randomly activated things during combat. Let's see. He has 1 open and she has 2.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Doesn't matter which one. Because I'm guessing these are like with the previous mod that the line itself accumulates what quartz is in there and determines what kind of skills we're gonna get. I think for now it doesn't really matter since we're just starting up. Let's just put it in here then, shall we? Oh wait, this is a weapon, shield, art and extra. I guess that matters too. Chance of adding mirage damage to attacks. Chance of adding wind damage to attacks. Okay.
New shard skill added.
And with this is Give the Star. Chance of gaining insight for 1 turn when deploying charge. Chance of slowing enemies when attacking. And so we don't see it on the ones that we have equipped. So if we unequip this for now, will then add to our list. It does. Treasure Hunter. All treasures will be displayed on the minimap. Chance of gaining stealth for 1 turn when deploying charge. I think this would be nice. And if we can't control her, then I'm guessing it would be
Shifting to maintenance mode.
better for this. Because I'm guessing we still get the evade for it. Chance of slowing enemies when attacking, and chance of gaining insight for 1 turn, yeah. This will be good for now. Like, the more we have access to, more chords, and chances to upgrade those Zyphas, the more interesting it will get. For now, I don't think it really matters much what we pick. And now we're ready to move on. Yeah, let's get... Wait, this feels like the higher elements are active here. What the hell? What do you mean? I'm sure you can tell this part just from the fights we've had so far, but monsters usually only weak to the 4 basic elements: fire, water, earth and wind. But every once in a while, you'll find a place where they can be weak or resistant to the higher elements of time, space and mirage. You're saying that this is one of such places? Pretty sure it is, yeah. Either way, we'll soon find out, so let's get moving. Enemy elemental weakness. Check an enemy's weakness via their target info during a command battle. A list of shard skills have been added to the notebook help page. Alright.
That hits the spot.
It's quick enough so it doesn't hurt to do, even if it's just to make sure. Heal material, thank you. They snuck up on us. There are an awful lot of them too. They sure are, but it's times like these that shards really shine. Time to teach you how to use SCLMs. What are those? You'll see. I'll give you the rundown while we fight.
Deploying shards.
SCLM. SCLM are activated upon making contact with a party member. Take advantage of Zypha's shard system by overlapping Zypha users' shard fields. You can activate high-level link moves. SCLM chain. Attack while an SCLM is active for your party to perform a follow-up attack. Certain shard skills will activate more frequently if the SCLM remains active after the attack. I'm definitely intrigued. SCLM support. You can activate a craft or art while an SCLM field is active. Your partner's power will increase. Kinda think we saw this. Make it a little bit wider. No, I think they're just a bit too wide apart. That's fine. Alright.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Yeah, I imagine. Oh, all of them. Just arts in general.
Certain arts will be more effective.
They will be after all of them, so maybe we wanna make sure we have a line that's close to us.
Activating drive.
All you on yet? My move now. This'll hurt.
I like coin bullets.
Over here. All for you. All you on yet?
Alright, I think we only have white heal, so yeah, let's leave it gone. And we're very close to the healing station, so it really doesn't matter. So we can just walk back and restore ourselves.
All you on yet? A chance.
There we go. I won't stop here.
And yes, learned Glow Hammer. And yeah, I will try to make an effort in pronouncing her name. Alright, good. More skills, the better. Gives us more options. Good job. You kept up pretty well. So that's the power of an STLM. I've never been able to understand how someone else was going to act so clearly before. Yeah, it's a lot like the combat link system used by Erebonia's 5th generation Arcus Battle Orphans. The Arcus units never saw much of the outside of the Empire though. Still, combat links were mainly designed to be used by 2-man teams. Whereas STLM is a system where it's a lot easier to switch around partners. That makes it a force to be reckoned with when used by larger groups. Shards really are amazing, aren't they? I never imagined you could use them for so much. Yeah, I'm not an expert on them either, mind you. Still got a lot to learn myself. But even I can tell that Saifa's standard has a lot of potential. Looks like you were right about that orbital staff of yours working well against spirits too. Yes, I'm glad that proved true. The more we do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. I suspect we're going to need to make more use of the STLMs the farther we advance through here. So I think it would be prudent for me to be a little closer to the front line. What do you think? I'm fine with just a little. I still don't want you going out in front of me though. I can accept that. It is now possible to change the party leader. Change the lead character with LB. Yeah, because the thing is, if her orbital staff works well against spirits and squishy jelly enemies, then we want to use him for the solid ones and her on the weaker ones, and then switch out in between during combat. That way we can fight them without actually having to go into a command battle. Which we can whenever we want to, but we want to use to our advantage and not when we're forced to. Okay.
Here goes.
I'm on it.
Potential. Alright, do we want to go back up and heal up since we're this close? Even if we are very far away, I can always run back and just edit it out. Never hurts for a free heal. Oh, and of course we have the chest on the map now because of where we put the quartz. I like it. Does show you a little bit how big the place actually is.
Here goes.
Suggesting magic attacks.
Let's get to work.
Charge attack available.
Yeah.
Here goes. There. Take a strike.
I'll take it from here. It should be safe for now.
Yeah, she got hurt real bad. Okay, she definitely was the better against the spirits, but she needs some more defense against that.
Here goes.
Well, I'm sure we'll manage at some point. Huh. I'm guessing the enemy behind the spirit is more Vance type, so let's focus on that.
Work best on this enemy. I'm on it.
Nope, we want that one. Enemy information display. Press the back button to display detailed information. AT bonuses. Gain a variety of AT bonuses during battle. We know.
This'll hurt.
I hope so. Side bonus.
They're stunned.
Okay, good. Where's the other one?
Certain arts will be
Oh
more
right, the other one
effective.
is gone. Good.
Going all in.
Glow hammer. EP absorb, back attack bonus.
Certain arts will be
Can
more
we?
effective.
Nope, not perfectly. I like it. Very good.
All you on yes. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, like, you can use command battles, but only if it works in our own advantage. A marble ring. Prevents mute and attack up by 5. I don't mind that. Oh, it's ATS. Yeah, that might then be better for her. Ah, insulting tape. Nice. Purpose leave. Uh, 700.
Certain arts will work better.
I'll dice you up.
A chance.
Still can't go around the back.
Bring it on.
A chance.
Yeah, I want to see that bonus.
All you want next.
Oh, 50 to 128. That's definitely not bad.
There we go. Let's keep moving ahead.
Oh, definitely. But like I said before, we're still in the trial stages of learning this combat situation, so we'll be playing around with it as much as we can.
There's gotta be some way around all this debris. Nothing's jumping out at me.
Looks like he's deep in thought. I better leave him alone.
No, if you want to ask something,
now,
go for
where
it.
are we supposed to go? Wait, is that?
Can we go around it?
Arts attacks advised. Dancing battle.
Gotcha.
Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your target.
Take this. Gotcha.
Launching ambush.
Alright, massive delays. Can we get a bit closer to you?
Keep it up. It's working. Now.
All you want, yes. Sucker.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
Good.
Looks like a chest.
Okay. I didn't know we could do that. I was thinking there's a chest there. Is there anything we can do? And I was more thinking like interacting with the wall, like maybe finding a switch or something. But actually breaking it? I like it. Good. EP charge 2. Thank you very much. Oh, there are even more monsters this time. Yeah, but I might have an idea how to take care of them. How's my boost gauge, Mare?
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Good stuff. What was that all about? I'll show you. Time for your second lesson in using shards.
There's so many of them. Look out!
Shard boost. Activate the shard boost as boost with LB. Rev 3, okay. As boost is maintained for 2 turns. Okay, I guess they want us to use it.
To get the upper hand. Keep it up.
Yeah.
It's working. Certain arts will work better.
This'll hurt.
How do you know which art will work better?
Got a whole slew of them. Got a whole slew of them.
I won't lose.
Okay.
Pull out all the stops.
Certain arts will be more effective.
I imagine that.
Initializing drive.
Come on, just take the hits.
Eat this. All you on hit. Here goes.
Alright, when C's up, he definitely... No, we all won't be able to go before that. 260. Both of them the same. Basically not hit at all. Great. Awesome. Let's go stand against each other. Get some heal. Okay, good. Ball launcher. Okay.
Boost level maximum strength.
Okay, so does it mean that
Certain arts will be more effective.
I'm still trying to see how can we see if it's more effective or not, or it's just like you just have to assume it is.
Here goes. It's done. Nice. Moving on up.
Nice, level up. Well, that wraps that up. S-boosts seems like they'll be very useful when the timing is right. They are, though they ain't really the kind of thing you have to save for just the right time. Just use them when you can, that's all there is to it. Well, isn't that convenient? I'll keep that in mind. Battle. Review acquired experience, sepit and drops. About breakable objects. Attack vases, boxes and the like, scattered across fields and dungeons to break them. Destroying these will sometimes net you CP and in addition to find the boost gauge, so no need to keep them pristine. Basically, break everything you can find. I want to break everything. Alright, that's...
No enemies nearby.
Yep, that's not the button I was going for. Just want to make sure that Agnes is more than fine.
Arts attacks advised.
Looks like the game's all here.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Show them what you're really capable of.
Gotcha.
I'll take it from here.
Activating shards.
Okay, just need to be careful. Well, we're too far away for
What should I do?
their old group.
Pull out all the stops.
Grab the blade. What's the
I owe you one.
In all honesty, I'm still a bit unsure with fighting with Agnes, but we'll get there.
You'll pay for that.
Okay.
There's a shark get the upper hand. Go all out. Keep it up. It's working.
This'll hurt. Take that. A chance.
Full boost. Activating skill. There we go.
Good.
Enemy suppressed.
Oh, give it time, Agnes. You will be
Nice work.
on top of everything.
I'm on it.
Okay. What a massive foe. And the bigger they are, the harder they tend to hit. Try not to get too close. We're best fighting it from a distance. About deadly strikes. Every so often certain enemies will use powerful attacks called deadly strikes. These attacks cannot be avoided, and if you are hit by one, you will be forced into battle at a disadvantage. It is best to either keep your distance and remain vigilant for these attacks, or to deploy your own charge first. Bear in mind that enemies with low HP tend to use deadly strikes more frequently. A deadly strike by enemy. Once you land enough attacks on an enemy, it may be ready to use a deadly strike. Alright.
Here goes.
Watch it. That one's big. Let's get to work.
Charge attack available.
Yeah, I think I need to utilize her distance more, considering she shoots instead of anything else. Ah, nice, level up.
Let's finish the job.
Yeah, I guess we found a better way to fight with her. That's for sure. Phew, I think I have a better handle on them now. You did good, but no letting your guard down because of it. Right, of course. Really was a hell of a performance, especially since this is likely her first day fighting for real. No way she wasn't raised with a silver spoon in her mouth, but she's braver than most would give her credit for. Throw in the weird orbman she's after and I got questions. Just who is this girl? By the way... Sup? I've been praising myself well enough against monsters and spirits so far, but do you think you could also tell me a little more about A, since we might be going up against them? Well, I guess I should, huh? Ordinary people are better off not knowing a damn thing, but if they're after your great-grandfather's memento, then I guess there's no getting around it. That's what I was thinking too. First, A is just a codename. It's short for Almata. They're mafia that go way back here in Calvard. I don't like the sound of that already. Still, they weren't a bigger group back then. We're not talking about a big eastern syndicate here. They were nothing. Until they weren't. Over the past few years they've got much, much bigger. Now they're the talk of the criminal underworld. Wow. But their name never ends up in the paper, I assume. Yep, obvious why big papers like Tyrell Times won't cover them. But even gossip rags don't have the balls. It's an unspoken rule. Cross the line and you're done. I still don't know what the deal is with this memento you're after, but you really should go on to the guild or the cops. You still could if you wanted. But... well, it's not my job to force you to turn them. Mine's to be there if you feel like you can't. The best outcome there is for us to get the goods before A can, and then let the guild swoop in and take the glory. 2 birds with 1 stone. 3 even. You make the guild sound like they're your cleanup crew. I really have no shame, do you? Mighty pleased you think so. Now let's get a move on. Of course. Oh, come to think of it, when you first refused my request for help, did you already suspect that the Mafia was involved in this? She really is a sharp one. Well, I had a hunch, yeah. There's been something ominous in the air since last night. Change battle difficulty. Change combat difficulty from under the system in the main menu. And having said about that ominous feeling, right now it is that we're gonna leave the episode here. I just checked the time and I'm well over where I normally stop it. And that's just because I'm mentally really checked into this game and I love it. So for now we're gonna leave it here. And the next time we'll continue this underground ruins and hopefully we'll find the end of it. But for now I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.